In this raw episode of Dope Conversations, Tariq Bae breaks down the chaos in Haiti. No media fluff, just the real deal. We're talking about gang warfare, the assassination of President Moïse, and the hidden hands controlling Haiti's fate. Using the I Ching to dig deep, Tariq reveals the natural resources, oil reserves, and geopolitical moves that got the island where it is today. This episode is about more than just Haiti. It's about what happens when power and resources collide with a people's right to freedom. Tune in to see why Haiti is more than just a tragedy. It's a symbol of resistance that they still fear.
Y'all wanna know why all this shit went down? Tune in, turn up right this podcast sound. Down south we're conversating dope and legit. Future Rock Flow ain't never gonna quit.
Yo, what's going on, family? This your boy Tariq Bae. Welcome to the Dope Conversation podcast, where we get into topics that's going on in the world that we really need to get a deep dive into. You know, we use tools like the I Ching, we use critical thinking, we break things down on a higher level. But check this out, man. Months ago, maybe beginning part of the year, early part of the year, it's a lot of news popping off about the situation in Haiti. You haven't been hearing too much about it lately, but now it's starting to come back up. There's some real crazy shit going on in Haiti, man. And, you know, the other day, I think it was one of the airliners got shot at by the gangs. I mean, there's a lot of chaos, death, destruction, rape, murder. That's nothing new to Haiti. But we want to see, you know, take a deeper look on what's going on and give you an update. I'm gonna play this clip so we're gonna get into this clip and we're gonna break down, we're gonna use the I Ching, and we're gonna get into the real reason that Haiti's in the situation that it's in right now. But let's get into this clip real quick.
We're going to take a closer look now at gang warfare in Haiti, which has rocked the struggling nation for years, displacing over 700,000 Haitians. The United Nations Security Council met today to discuss the violence and whether to upgrade a police mission deployed earlier this year to a peacekeeping operation, as the chaos and street warfare has reached a new and terrible level. Despite that multinational security mission that deployed in June to try and restore some order, large parts of the capital remain under gang control, and violence is endemic. Special correspondent Marcia Biggs and videographer Eric O'Connor recently traveled to Haiti and have this look at the depth of the crisis.
Downtown Port-au-Prince, deserted after years of gang warfare. 85% of the city is held by various armed groups, constantly battling for control. They terrorize contested neighborhoods with a scorched earth practice.
Look at the weapons.
Rape, and murder. No one in the city remains untouched.
I had no choice but to join them. In order to stay alive, to save the life of my child, and also avenge my mother and father.
This 41-year-old widowed mother asked us to protect her identity. She says in 2020, she was living on a front line between two gang territories when bandits attacked her home and murdered her father, her mother, and her husband in front of her. She fled with her teenage son, and members of the Grand Ravine gang gave her a choice.
They asked those who want to stand and fight to fight.
Get down
I
and lay
chose to
down.
join with my child.
How do you survive?
When a vehicle with goods is passing by, we hijack it, or we kidnap you. We demand a ransom. You pay us, and we release you. But if you refuse, I have to kill you to take what you have.
Get down on
Have you
lay
ever
down.
killed anyone?
Many times.
And how does that feel?
You forced me to kill you. I asked you for something, and you didn't give it to me. I've gotten used to it. It's nothing for me now.
What was it like the first time?
Well, I couldn't sleep for 3 to 4 weeks. But now that I've gotten used to it, it's like a game for me to kill you.
It's been nearly 5 months since a Kenyan-led UN multinational security support mission arrived to reestablish security in Haiti. It's a force meant to be made up of 2,500 security officers from various countries. But the mission is critically underfinanced, and so far only around 400 have been deployed. Still, Force Commander Godfrey Otunge maintains that they have made huge strides with the little that they have.
We pacified the airport. Outside the airport, there's this road. When we came here, people were not using it. As it is currently, it's full of traffic. We've gone to downtown.
But downtown is a no-go zone.
It is a no-go zone to the people that didn't see the way it was before we came.
We went out on patrol with Kenyan forces to check out some of those no-go zones, areas still under gang control.
We pacified this road, especially this road that runs from this junction to the U.S. Embassy. It was not possible because of the threats of the gangs. Now we need to pacify and now dominate those areas.
We passed the U.S. Embassy, whose staff can only come and go with armored cars, and where the U.S. ambassador admits to having limited contact with gangs to ensure their security. Gang members try to slow the patrol with roadblocks and burning tires, but Kenyan forces remain resolute in their mission.
What do you say to those who are holding back the resources, who are dragging their feet about getting you what you need?
This is the time for action. Because whatever voluntary contribution they put into the trust fund is what propels this operation. So once we get all those in terms of air support, maritime capability, personnel, the equipment that we requested, it will be fireworks because I know where I want to go. I know where I started, I know where I am, and I know where I want to go.
One place the mission still hasn't gone is Cité Soleil, where gangs were born decades ago. We were able to access it with the nonprofit organization Way to Health, which provides medical care and food to children there with the tacit permission of the GPEP gang.
We're in a tap-tap, which is basically a pickup truck that's covered. It's a lot safer for us to be in a tap-tap than to be in our own car because members of the GPEP gang know this tap-tap.
We crossed the front line between the G9 and GPEP gangs, nicknamed the Death Crossroads. Last year, G9 blocked all of the roads to the GPEP territory and raped or murdered anyone who tried to get out. Once in GPEP territory, we switched to motorcycles because a river of sewage and garbage makes the road impassable for cars. A physical reminder to all how forgotten this neighborhood is.
Come on, man.
We arrive at Way to Health's makeshift clinic for sick, malnourished children and their mothers, victims of poverty and non-existent health care. This baby likely has typhoid. Her mother was killed, so she's being cared for by her aunt, who says she does the best she can.
Sometimes when the baby cries, I don't have enough money to feed her, so I beg in the street. We sleep in the public square.
The people here are really struggling. They say they have no services, no electricity, no water, no schools, no hospitals. This area has been attacked many, many times. Everyone here has been a victim.
At every turn are footprints of homes burned down, now marked by string. Bullet holes puncture all remaining facades. Remnants of horrific battles that took place between G9 and GPEP.
I lost 2 brothers during the war. We found the body of one of them. The other one was burned. People had no choice but to try to escape in the ocean. But many people died because they didn't know how to swim. Many children died that day.
During one of those attacks, 7 men stormed into Pierre-Aline Jules' home. She was raped along with her mother and her niece.
They had balaclavas. They were hooded. I could only see their eyes. I was really sad. I was crying a lot. But thank God they didn't kill me.
When she showed up at the Way to Health clinic last year, she was a shell of herself.
I kept this as a secret with my family, and I am telling you. I didn't tell anyone else what happened to me.
But maybe the same thing has happened to your friends.
Yes, some friends of mine were also raped. I don't talk about my problems to my friends. I'm a woman with a lot of secrets.
Nearby, children play where the river of sewage empties into the ocean. Most of the homes burned down have never been rebuilt. Those families now sleep in the street. Over 700,000 people in Haiti are now homeless because of gang violence. Without any formal camps set up to house those displaced, many of them have begun taking shelter in schools across Port-au-Prince. They are desperate for food. With no running water or soap, disease and pests run rampant. The children are eaten alive by bedbugs at night. Most of the women we talked to had been raped. Some are now pregnant. Macrecia Athos lost her husband when gangs attacked her home last year. She and her 4 children now sleep in this former classroom with 46 other people every night.
I am crying because I can't live in this misery. I don't have milk for my little one can of milk. I used to be able to find a can of milk. Now the children are suffering. Sometimes I can't even feed them.
A couple of months ago, she went back to check on her home, only to find it still occupied by bandits. They raped and beat her for 6 hours before letting her go.
Does it bother you that members of your gang may be raping women?
No, because the other gangs came to our territory and did it to us. They take a 7, 8-year-old child and rape her. It will never bother me. You made me cry, I'll make you cry too.
What could the state do to end the violence?
The state should start with their high-ranking officials first, because they are the ones who set it up. We don't take the streets of our own free will. Where do we get the weapons? How can I buy a Kalashnikov? How do I buy an M16? No, they must start with themselves first, before that could change. As long as they bring us weapons, we will take them.
What do you see in your future for you and your son?
We will not surrender ourselves to the state. If we fall together. If we survive together.
In a state incapable or unwilling to combat such brutal resolve, violence begets more violence. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Marcia Biggs in Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
Wow. So, I mean, this shit is going on in the Western Hemisphere. This shit is going on close to America. Haiti ain't that far from America. The country's in shambles. They don't have no infrastructure. They don't have no water, no electricity. They have none of that. Haiti's been going through this ever since they pulled out the Haitian Revolution. I think Haiti is a symbol of Haiti will never be able to rise because it's a symbol of a revolt and white supremacy. Let's keep it 100. Haiti was the first black enslaved country to rise up against their oppressors and took back over, and they hadn't been right since, right? On top of that, let's look at this situation particularly. I mean, we can go back in history. We ain't doing a real history lesson on that. But let's go back to when this thing first started. And when it first started, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Jovenel Moïse, Haitian president, was assassinated 2021. This guy right here. So now, so y'all remember in 2021, a Haitian president, this is the president of a country, y'all, was assassinated. Not by his own people, but by a foreign group that came in, broke into his residence, got past the guards and everything, slaughtered him. It was later found out that, you know, they did have some inside help. You know what I'm saying? I think they went after his wife, some other people. But if you remember, Let me show you. Let's look at this. This the crazy part. Haitian president assassinated by I'm trying to pull up. Hold on. Look at the headline right. Haitian judge interviews Colombian suspect for the first time since the president was assassinated. This was a Colombian. It was a group of Colombians that came in, broke into the president's residence, and they assassinated him. Why? Well, I had a conversation with people from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could get them on the show. I'm gonna try to. But I was told, that the president that got assassinated, you know what I'm saying, he was loved by his people. You know what I mean? His family was into agriculture. They made their money off the bananas and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So he was a businessman and he was loved by his people. And he wouldn't really, they said he wasn't really into that corruption shit. He probably, he got some bread, but he wasn't really into that corruption type shit, right? So he was for his people. And you see my man Jimmy Barbecue, you know what I mean? Barbecue let's pull up Barbecue. Jimmy Barbecue. Y'all know Jimmy Barbecue. So they said Jimmy Barbecue that was his man's, and that's why when they killed him, Jimmy Barbecue took to the streets. He wanted some gift back to the other side that ordered that hit, man. But when I was talking to the Haitian brother, man, he was telling me that over in Haiti, he started talking about the dope gang. And then what he said made a lot of sense. He said, Haiti don't have, they don't have no Coast Guard. They don't have none of that type of shit. So when you getting drugs from Colombia to America, it comes through Haiti. Haiti, the boats, they run their boats through Haiti at night, and they go through Haiti, they get and they get it to America. And they said that the president, Moïse, that got assassinated, he was trying to clean that shit up. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to clean that up. Trying to stop the dope from moving from Haiti through Haiti coming to America. You know what I'm saying? He was interfering with these people money. Shit, that's the drug cartel, bro. That's why you saw the Colombians came in there and took them out. And I said, damn, you know what I'm saying? That shit makes sense. That was a hit. So he was involved with that. So their president got knocked down. So now you start to see these gangs done took over. But what you need to notice about these gangs, and this ain't just Jimmy Barbecue, all the Haitian gangs, look at them, look at their weapons. Look how they armed. So when you go back to that interview when they asked the girls like, yo, what do you think the officials need to do? She said, yo, they need to stop giving us these guns. They're the one giving us these guns. They can't even afford a can of milk. You know how much these shit costs? Go to the gun store, try to buy one of these, man. These shit $1,500 and up. And they got plenty of them. Where the hell they getting all these guns from? Right? So when I did my I Ching reading on this situation, I got the 14th hexagram. The 14th hexagram is accumulation of wealth, possession of wealth. I'm like, what wealth? What? You look at the situation, where's the wealth? Haiti's the poorest country in the world. What are you talking about, right? So I start to do my research. I say, yo, hold on. So I say, yo, what kind of natural resources in Haiti that we may not know about? So as I start to do my research, look what I saw. And let me read it to you. A recent finding has shown that the nation of Haiti might have some of the largest oil reserves in the world. The oil reserves are estimated that they could be larger than those of Venezuela. Nations that are found close to the greater Antilles, such as Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, and Haiti, are estimated to be sitting on natural gas of about 159 billion cubic feet and oil of about 142 million barrels. It is also estimated that the undiscovered reserve could hold as much as 941 million barrels of crude oil and natural gas thought to be about 1.2 trillion cubic feet. Areas thought to be rich in oil include the Central Plateau, the Bay of Port-au-Prince, Therma, and the Cul-de-Sac Plain. The French scientist has compared Haiti's oil reserves to a swimming pool compared to those of Venezuela, which be likened to a glass of water. I'm not even gonna read the rest of it. So when the I Ching said that possession of wealth, and I see this, I put two and two together. Destabilize the country, get it to the point of collapse. Then you come in, play the savior, and then you set up shop and you take all that oil. So when you ask where all these weapons are coming from, you put two and two together. It takes money to supply these gangs with all that type of oil. And who got more oil than these dudes? That's why Haiti's fucked up. They want that natural. The Haitian people don't even know what they're sitting on. It's right here. This is worldatlas.com. With that type of oil, that type of reserves in that ground, Haiti can rise up as a powerhouse if the people were allowed to, but that shit ain't gonna happen. This shit's about the resources, man. This is how you use the I Ching. That's why I started this channel. I want to show y'all this ain't just this shit is real. You can use this to tap into really what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? You talking to a super intelligence. Everything has an algorithm, and that algorithm to show me by using the I Ching that this shit was about natural resources, man. So I pray for the people in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Haiti was an inspiration. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they have stories about revolts back then, like Demar Vesey, you know what I'm saying? You know, people were trying to get free, you know, and the Haitian Revolution, that shit sparked a lot of that. You know what I mean? But this shit right here, man, the shit that's going on in Haiti right now, I mean, you send these Kenyan troops in there. You say, what's 400 troops gonna do to stop this shit? Let's keep it 100, man. You know, the Kenyans do it because they wanted that bread. They needed the money. You know what I mean? And they ain't even getting that. They don't want to fix that shit. This shit gonna spiral into a chaos like you never seen. And you know, Teflon get in office. He already called Haiti a shithole. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna help that shit. You know what I mean? What's the solution? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But at least, you know, we know what it is, man. We not fooled by what we see on TV. But yeah, man, if you like what you hear, man, if you like these breakdowns, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. You know, I started a new community. You know, we going into this I Ching, using I Ching everyday life, man, and help us solve our life problems, and, you know, break things down on a higher type level. If you want to get a reading done, you know, we got destiny readings. You know, I got a special on that. It's $250. We'll do a destiny reading, and we can break down shit that's going on in your life and why you here, and put you on the right path, man. That's why you call that destiny round. But yeah, like I said, man, like, subscribe to the channel, man. And yeah, I'm gonna be back with some more fire episodes, man, breaking down a lot of this stuff, man. You ain't gonna find no channel like this anywhere. Breaking it down the way I'm breaking it down, man. You know, I'm getting into the, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting into the very last compound of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to go deep, I take you deep. You feel me? But this your boy Tariq Bae, man. Dope Conversations. I'm out.